Happy 2020, everybody. This has been an exciting New Year's Eve-ish time during the holidays.
I still love this drone. It's one of my favorite drones.
I do like film. I really like film. So does Greg Anthony Harris, and episode 23 of the Paramotor podcast is Love at First Flight, and we recorded it with Greg Anthony Harris. And Greg Anthony Harris is a really big fan of Kylo Glees, and so everything just kind of came together during this holiday season. In the weirdest of ways. We went with the intent of spending the holidays with my entire family in Nashville. I also was planning on learning on becoming a flight instructor while I was there, but the weathers weren't agreeing with that. So we made do by adjusting our plans and heading off on our way home to Kylo Glee's house on the border of Louisiana and Arkansas for a really exceptional time and an awesome evening spent with him and his family. So in the final video of 2019, I bring to you the Kylo Glee experience.
I smell a little right there. How about that? How about that? This is where we make the cocaine. No, that's the baking soda for the propeller. Recent victim,
So we gotta find a place to record this.
We can go inside or out here. Or
in Kylo's studio. Can we show them your studio?
Yeah, we got a studio, baby.
Okay, let's take it out.
Studio.
Come on, Mimi.
Kylo Glee is trying to make a mirror holder for my air conception throttle that I have on my Parajet
We're
Maverick.
staring at it is like watching water boil. So do we want to do a studio thing? Yeah. Let me go grab some chairs so that we're equal height. we may want to adjust something.
So we got to record the intro for the Paramotor podcast, episode 23, where Greg Anthony, it's episode 23, Love at First Flight. Greg Anthony Harris talks about his long journey into actually getting into paramotoring and the struggle that a lot of people find when getting into paramotoring, because in spite of it being one of the most affordable ways to achieve powered flight, it's still a hurdle for most people to accumulate $12,000, maybe.
He's also at negative 29 degrees right now as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, it could actually just die from breathing where he lives.
Yeah, that's
so dangerous.
Because I'm not using the traditional podcasting equipment that I normally use for the podcast, we're going to have to monitor it pretty closely and see if we can fool our listeners that we're not using the traditional setup and see if we can.
I believe we can fool them.
Yeah.
I think it's quite possible. Here, let's try the other adapter and a different card and see if this. If that'll work.
Is there anything that can't be deleted if I format this?
No, go ahead. No, these are all like available for
My porn stash.
Testies.
So, towel actually. There's shampoo and conditioner in here. You done?
That was when I was taking a shit.
He was pooping and I needed a towel.
I just read a poop text. That's great. That's grand. You're listening to episode 23, Love at First Flight, and we're joined by Greg Anthony Harris and his girlfriend Cynthia LeCompte. Greg is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I think that because his videos really share his passion for flying in such a deep and meaningful way. His goal, in his own words, is simply to inspire the child in all of us through his flying adventures and to remind us of that moment in life when we looked up and envied the birds. His YouTube channel link is in the description, and I highly recommend you go over and subscribe to it. Also, we have sweet new Paramotor Podcast t-shirts, which has now been scientifically enhanced to improve your flying ability by 78%. Please buy one. It supports everything we do here at the Paramotor Podcast. Just it's good for everybody. Good for you, good for me, good for Anthony, good for Greg Anthony. There's so many Anthonys. Buy a t-shirt. We'll love you for it either way. Let's get on with the show. So,
What do you think?
Not sure.
Yeah.
There was some really good stuff.
could
in
throw
There's some good stuff. Yeah.
Some Wile E. Coyote
You
stuff.
should
I
see
don't
what
know.
Anthony can do. He can totally edit it to be. Yeah.
Is this good content? So look at that.
I have really high expectations for 2020. There's some things that I really hope to improve on, like my own flying skill set. I hope to become more proficient when it comes to mountain flying, something that is inherently scary, more dangerous than the average type of flying because of all the unknown effects. And hopefully I can bring it to all of you in a sweet, concise video that may help you guys either become more proficient or feel more comfortable when it comes to flying mountains near you. Or here, if you want to come fly here. It's a great place to fly. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for being such big supporters of the show, and yeah.